WCC. Anthony Ireland, a sophomore. Pangos, a freshman, 0 for 13. Ireland shooting 5 of 7. Pangos 5 of 8, respectively. The backcourts are well taken care of here the next 3 or 4 years in the WCC. A lot of talent.
Yeah, the point guard position really loaded right now in this league. Ireland hits them both. And he's got 15. Leads all scorers. What I like about Ireland, he's got the whole skill set. He can drive, penetrate, pass, or finish, and he can shoot the three-pointer.
And he's a good defender, good athlete, a bit undersized, but he can get up into you and cause you problems when you have the ball.
That ball knocked away by Diedrich, and Harris runs it down with 8 on the shot clock. Pangos, here's Harris, 3 ball. That's off. And Viney with the rebound. Tim Diedrich's number 32 on the floor. Pangos beat him to that pass, picked up by Armstead. And now a foul on LMU. This is on Armstead. That's his first.
Just bad offensive possession. LMU trying to throw the ball up the floor. Armstead, that's not his game. You know, he's more of a spot-up shooter, opportunistic on the offensive glass. He's got to put the ball on the floor. Good things don't tend to happen. It's not really his game. And you saw right there, just uncomfortable after the catch.
So LMU continuing to struggle shooting. They're 3 of 10 from behind the arc. They're 7 of 21 from the floor. Bell inside, missed the bunny. Osborne the rebound. And LMU not much better from the free throw line. They're 5 of 8. Viney's 0 for... No, I'm reading that wrong. 2 for 4. 3 ball from the corner is long. Way off by Egbayemi. Loose ball. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Ireland. He's going to back it out and take it solo now. Fell to the floor. Loose ball grabbed by Sacre. And now he's tied up by Egbayemi. It'll be LMU basketball. 3:34 to play. Sacre picks it up. No foul. Tied up, 3:34 to play first half. And welcome back. Gonzaga with a 14-point lead at home on Loyola Marymount. Reminder to all our viewers, stay tuned at halftime. We've got more on the CBC Believe program. We've got stats and highlights coming up. Remember, get those T-shirts, make a $5 donation. You can text that. You can go to CBCT, that's TEE.com, and grab one of those beautiful T-shirts for $10. Support the cause. LMU 0 points in the paint. I mean, they have Ashley Hamilton. They have Drew Viney. They have potential down, real potential.
They got talent. And you look at Viney in particular, the game down at LMU earlier this season, and now here tonight, he's to combine 3 of 15, 0 of 7 from the three-point line. For a guy over the last, he was 8 of 11 from the three-point line coming into tonight, the last 3 games. He is really struggling.
And Osborne missing right there. He could have ended the drought for the post players for LMU, and that one rimmed out. Here's Bell. Lob, backdoor. Harris missed the dunk. I thought for a minute he was going to Sacre. There's Viney inside. No foul. Yep, there's a whistle there. Foul called on Kevin Pangos. This will be his second and the 8th team foul on GU.
Get the roof off this place. That over-the-top lob. Excellent execution. Just unable to finish was Harris, but a nice throw over the top of the defense from Eddie. And Rob Sacre on that backside did an excellent job screening up and occupying two defenders. We'll get another look at that here after the free throw. Let's take a look at it here, Greg. You see on the backside, Rob kind of occupies Armstead, and that's a good pass. Just Harris unable to finish it.
And I can't be critical. I never got anywhere near the rim without a ladder. Not that you have either, Fonzie.
No, I mean,
let's just throw that out there.
I was hoping to leave it alone, you know.
I mean, you got no
nothing
excuses.
as
You're
exciting.
like 8 feet tall.
There's nothing as exciting as a power layup. I'll tell you what.
It's a good thing you take a joke, though. Stockton back out on the floor for GU. He's hopping around pretty good on that ankle. He's a Stockton. What else needs to be said? Harris, he won't miss that one.
How about the feed from Bell? One-handed bounce pass, through a couple defenders. All Harris had to do was go up and dunk it. It's really the delivery of the pass that was impressive. A nice look.
Osborne blocked by Sacre. Got it back, missed it. Loose ball. Sacre's got it this time. They still haven't scored a point in the paint.
2 of 18 is LMU outside of Ireland's 5 of 7. Everybody's struggling right now for LMU. Everybody uncomfortable offensively. I think they whistle Sacre here for a moving screen away from the ball.
That's the first on Sacre. 9 team fouls on GU.
Tell you what, if you're LMU, you're just trying to survive this first half. Down 14. They'd love to be able to chip into this lead. Not only are you only shooting 28% from the field, but you're getting out rebounded by 5. GU with 7 offensive rebounds. Nothing going your way if you're a Lion.
There's an offensive foul. And look who it is. Rob Sacre. 176 blocks. Tied with the great Ronny Turioff now. Second all-time in Gonzaga history. Of course, had Austin Day stayed here for 4 years, he would have put that record up so high nobody would have touched it.
I agree.
Here's Ireland. Off the turnover. Lay-in. Anthony Ireland with 17 points. 17 of the 26.
First points in the paint for LMU here with a minute 15 left.
The drought ends.
Half. Finally, your point guard gets you 2 points in transition. And you're only down 12.
As we near the 1-minute mark. Harris, nice catch and finish. I tell you what, Elias Harris is living up to everything right now. Defensively, offensively, and there's the lay-in. Again, it's Ireland.
Well, I think it's safe to say, Harris has bounced back from what was a down sophomore year in a big way. I agree with you, Greg. He has been better than he was as a freshman, a lot more mature. And not only has he improved as a player, but he's become a leader on this ball club, something that I don't think last year the staff would have expected.
Max Good with a timeout with 27.2 seconds to play first half and a 12-point deficit for LMU. Elias Harris, to expand more, 9 rebounds, 11 points in this game. We've been waiting for Elias to bring the entire package. It appears to me that he's arrived. When you look at his frame, he's 6'8", and all the athleticism. You know offensively he's going to be able to get it down, but it's what I've seen tonight and Thursday night defensively where you're like, wow, now you're starting to see how special this kid could be.
Well, I mean, you look at him, he's leading you in rebounds at nearly 8 a game. You know, with guys like Sacre and Dower, that's not something you'd expect from your undersized 4-man, but he's been so much more active on that, on both backboards. And you're absolutely right, defensively, 19 blocks on the year, a steal a game, 23 on the season. He's much more active. You saw it, Rob Jones, arguably, along with Elias, maybe, those two guys, probably the best 4-men in the league. And Rob Jones really struggles against Elias' size, his athleticism. And when Elias is engaged on that end of the floor, he's so athletic and versatile that he can be a handful.
And it's my opinion, for whatever it's worth, it's his defensive ability that's going to get him to the next level. Agree?
I agree. It's not just going to be his offensive end.
Here we go. Anthony Ireland with the basketball. He's got 19 points, and he gave it up to Viney. Viney, step back jump shot, and he hits it. And we've got a 10-point game at the half. So LMU closing that first half with a couple of buckets, making, or at least setting up the possibilities now for the second half.
Well, they've got to be ecstatic. They're not happy with the way they played, but they're still in the ball game. Only shoot 35% from the field. You get out rebounded. You turn the ball over. You're only down 10 on the road.
LMU closing on that 6-2 run. It's a 10-point game as we head to halftime. The big first half by Elias Harris and Kevin Pangos, but Anthony Ireland has been everything for LMU. 19 points. We're at the half in Spokane. At stake here tonight, and Greg Heiser and Richard Fox as we take a look at what happened in that first half for Loyola Marymount. Ireland with those 19 points. Viney with 8. The rest of the team just 3 points. You've got to finish first or second in the league to earn that bye into the semifinals of the West Coast Conference Tournament. This is huge.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's never meant more than it does this year with the addition of BYU. Particularly even if you're second and you're able to play one less game. In theory, you're going to play the third place team at BYU, say, and then go play that championship. So an extra day's rest, not only for that first semifinal game, but that championship game can go a long way.
Eddie with it. Gonzaga very patient to open this second half. Harris has it knocked away by Okenji. Back comes LMU. This is LaRon Armstead. Whip pass to Hamilton. Too hard. No need to throw it like that, LaRon.
Not his game. I mean, Armstead, a guy we talked about in the first half, Greg, spot-up shooter, does an excellent job shooting the ball from the perimeter. Shoots a little over 32% from the three-point line, but Creighton with the dribble and the pass is not his game. That's just a silly turnover for the Lions.
Here's Pangos. Eddie, that's a deep three. And that one spun out. Probably not the look that Gonzaga wanted there.
You know, 0 from the three-point line, 0 of 3. You know, most of them, in fact, all 3 good looks, but just not the right time to shoot it in the shot clock. You have to know time and score and manage that shot clock. Just much too early for him to look to take those threes.
Here's Hamilton on Harris. Kick out, Armstead for 3. That one's short. And there's rebound number 10 for Elias Harris. Eddie driving. Nice finish.
Yeah, and that's what he can do. You know, use that explosiveness, that athleticism, get yourself to the rim. He's athletic enough to finish through that contact. Hamilton doesn't want to pick up another foul. An excellent read from Eddie there. That's a much better look for him on the offensive end rather than those long threes.
Viney over Pangos. That shot is short. Ball tipped out. Ireland runs it down. New shot clock. Armstead again for 3. That one's way off. Nice catch, Eddie, and finish.
Eddie now with 9 points. 3 of 3 from inside the arc. He's got himself a couple, pardon me, now 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 inside the arc. Most of those coming in transition along with the free throw. That's his bread and butter. I think the coaching staff continues to try to harp that to him. Hey, opportunistic from the three-point line, but look to attack with the dribble.
Finally, Ireland getting a shot for LMU, now with 21. And the turnover. And another one. Here's Pangos right down the gut of the defense. Lay in left hand.
Just a little rough screen at the top to keep from Sackley. Nobody helps Ireland out there, and that's an easy 2 points for Pangos. If you're LMU, you need to rotate defensively.
Hamilton driving on Harris. Right at Sacre. And the offensive foul called here on Hamilton. That's his third personal foul.